Hello, welcome to Agile World, and we have a very special Agile World tonight. Sabrina and I are still talking, so that's good. Say hello, Sabrina.
Hey, yeah, we're still talking.
And we have a contingent from South America, the South American ambassadorial team, not all of them, but quite a few of them. And we're going to sort of give a large portion of this show over to them because they've done an amazing job in South America, and we want to hear what they've done so far and what they're looking forward to. Who wants to go first?
Ladies first. Sandra or Alexandra?
So, Sandra, do you want to go first?
No.
Excellent.
Good, very good.
So I'm going to rephrase that now. Sandra, go first.
Yeah.
Jorge is first because he's our ambassador for South America.
Yeah, no, but thanks for that.
Go for it.
I just will give you thanks for this space, for joining us to this meeting, to this show. We are very grateful as a region for the opportunity to be part of this great initiative. But to talk more, I think I insist in should be the ladies. So please, Alexandra, introduce yourself to the rest of the audience.
Okay, thank you, Jorge, and thank you, Karl and Sabrina, for this space. I just want to say that I'm very happy with what we are reaching up to now with the festival. We have a lot of events in South America, which is amazing. The great work we are all doing with the speakers and also the participants. We have a lot of enthusiastic Agile people and people that is also new to Agile, which is fantastic too, because we are like kind of spreading the word about what is Agile and what we are doing and how Agile can help organizations and teams and people. So I'm very happy with this space that we are all co-creating. So
excellent. And before this event happened, what is it you do for a living? Who do you work for? You know, who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm a person who is always learning, and with that big thought, I'm in charge of a company, a small company that I have created some years ago, which is called Navelab, and also I'm part of the Vocablo Global team trainer. Vocablo is a visual thinking company based in Germany, so I'm very happy with them. It's a nice community. Basically I do that. I'm in charge of my company, and I'm also part of Vocablo doing these visual thinking workshops, and now I'm starting to do management 3.0 trainings and also other kind of trainings and topics related to Agile.
Excellent.
I'm quite new to Agile, but I'm learning a lot.
Well, you'll need to give us the links to what you're doing, because we'll put them into the description.
I can see in the background actually, so I've just So I've recently been doing the same. I've been on some training courses to learn how to be able to do that. So I'm admiring your artwork.
Thank you so much, Sabrina.
Sandra, do you want to introduce yourself?
Okay.
This time.
Hey everybody, I'm Sandra. I'm from Ecuador. And now I create my own enterprise, whom named ATI Consultores here in Ecuador. We dedicate our work about the Lean Agile philosophies, and this festival is one of the most important events in this year. Not only because for the events, because we meet a lot of people like you, and with new ideas, new ideas from the other countries, for the other continents, to be improve our services and our life. So I'm so happy for that opportunity that you create this amazing festival. And also we, in our services, there are a lot of trainer about some certification, international certification, Scrum Master, Product Owner, Lean, and also I create my own course about positive language and emotional agility, about my experience and what we have to improve in our life. That's kind of skills, soft skills in this with the pandemic. So it's more important to improve that skills, soft skills, and that is my introduced.
That's great, thank you. And please send us the links to your company and what you're doing, because this will go up on YouTube, and anyone that's interested will be able to contact you direct.
Yeah, 100%.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Please.
Thanks. Well, hello to everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation. Participating as a member of the organization on this worldwide event has been very challenging. I am Alexis. I am General Manager of Taurus Galaxy, and a small consultant enterprise dedicated to Lean Agile transformation, coaching, mentoring, and certified training. Similar to Sandra, we certified in Product Owner, Scrum Master, Scrum Level, Agile Sales and Marketing, and Roy and Agile Change Management with Jorge. And well, I am married. I am two little childs, 2 pets. I am very happy in my life.
Excellent. Jorge, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Well, my name is Jorge Ulsen. I'm from Chile. I have also, we are 4 of us entrepreneurs, because I have my own company as well. It's called Decides, Development Decision is the slogan. We are focused in company transformations, and we work with change management, agile, focused 100% on people, culture, organizational culture, leadership, or things like that. In those terms, we offer courses as well, so international certifications, is Lean Change Management, Agile People, HR Agile, and consultancy and coaching. And personally, I am also married, so that is a bad news for the ladies, but...
There's a confident man.
That's what we like to see.
And I have 2 lovely daughters. The youngest one is 2 years old, and another 10 years. So I always define myself as a polygam, because I have 3 loves, 3 women.
Oh, wow.
Actually, that is the most important part from me, my family. So that is my engine, I don't know, all the energy that I have to do, everything that I like to do.
Excellent. So do you want to tell us what you've been up to in South America? Because you went from this is a good idea to kabam, this is a massive idea, and you kind of created a huge revolution in South America in Agile. Tell us what's been happening.
I think that we created an excellent team. It's not good, it's excellent. Very committed with the festival and with all the initiatives, with the speakers. I think that part of, I don't know if our success, but of our good work is that we have been very connected. We have meets every week, and we are trying to support to all or most of the speakers. Have been, I don't know, some of them, for example, is the first time that they deliver a conference, or for example, not everyone know how to use Zoom or things like that. So we are trying to be empathic with them and support them in the best way that we can. Obviously, we have had some issues during the way, and things that we have been to coordinate in the road, on the road. But I think that we are not exception. We are learning a lot, not just from Agile. I think that we are learning a lot from people, from how to organize a huge event like this. And I think that we all are very happy to meet people like you from different countries. Myself, the first time that I talk with someone from Nigeria, for example, or for France, for United Kingdom. So I think that is wonderful.
So it's worth saying that the whole festival is a test and learn. We don't know. We may have put on a meetup before, but no one in the world has done what we've done for this festival ever. And so everything's a learning experience. And I think that's testament to the fact that we're all willing to learn. Do you want to sort of take turns and tell us about the events that you've been to and what you're looking forward to next? I'm going to let Sabrina speak because otherwise I'll get letters.
I was just going to say on what you were saying, that's one of the reasons why we are loving the festival, and that's the feedback that we're getting from everybody, the opportunity to speak to so many people with the same interests, the same passions around the world, and even languages are not getting in the way, and it's beautiful just to kind of get an understanding how other people's ways of life is and how you're finding it. And I mean, that's my passion. As far as I'm concerned, the fact that we've done that in Agile 20 Reflect, I think we've hit the mark. So
yeah, right. So what's next? I don't know what would you like to share, Alexandra or Alexis or Sandra? What are our next steps? What are we looking for? I don't know.
Well, I want to talk first to one issue, the dedication. These teams are very great, and I personally think that the dedications and the passion, it was the key factor, because all of one invest very time, many hours to very calls one-to-one con speakers, very weekend meetings, a lot of mentoring and helping speakers designing their presentations at the night, really at the night, manage a budget for paid campaigns, constant diffusion on social media of all this team. And then dedications, I think that are the key factor. And what is the future? We talk about that, and I really want that the event not die. The event will continue for the 3, 4, or 6 months. We are all connected. We have some ideas to giving them more fuel to the events in South America, and the network of the speakers it's ready, and the energy too.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, for us, this event, we want to focus that this will be our beginning for future activities and conferences, and we want. I don't know if we will keep the same rhythm because it's a lot of work.
yeah.
But at least, I don't know, monthly, 2 or 3 activities. Like Alexis said, we want to take advantage of this network that in between all of us we have created, considering ambassadors, speakers, and to continue sharing and spreading the agile mindset for the rest of the people in South America. And if you want to join us, or you want to create something together, we will be very happy to work with you.
Well, I definitely want to. After your video in the opening ceremony that showed that South America is permanently having a party, I want to be there as well.
We're always in a festival. We're always having a festival here.
I want to move there.
And Sabrina, you are inviting.
Oh, thank you. Don't invite Karl. You can stay home. I'll come. I like a good party.
I'm not going to comment on it. I can have a party wherever I am. I'm always excited. Okay, so what about the events that you've had so far that you've been to? Ones that you didn't have to work at? Is there any ones that you've been to that you just wanted to go to and thought, I learned something?
Yes, well, in my case, yesterday I was in an event about strategic agile or something like that. Yeah. With Pablo Sarbo from Argentina, and it was amazing because we talk about how we can share about agile with the C-level, you know, and I found that very, very important and fundamental, because it's not just, for me, it's not just about the agile teams that we can find in companies and organizations. It's also very important to see what the C-level thinks about agile and how they found agility can help their organization. So it was, for me, was like fantastic. It was just 1 hour, but I really enjoyed that session.
Yeah, I think it's exciting that Agile has moved away from technology, because actually, I mean, I don't work in technology, I work in the business, and I work with the board to help them adopt Agile, because revolutions in business shouldn't happen in one location. They need to happen all across the board at the same time. Otherwise, different levels stop the other levels from achieving what they could do in Agile. Yeah,
yeah. And I think that we all together, we need to work in the same way to really reach the goals that we need to reach, because sometimes maybe we don't want to change, but things are changing for sure. So we need to adapt to how things are becoming. And I found that agility can help us a lot in that path. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I was listening to Snowbird earlier, the live stream, and Alistair Coburn was saying that you know, change is a choice. You have to choose to, and he has this little voice in his head where he goes, "I've done this and I've done that and I've done this. By now they should know what to do. I don't need to do anymore." And the little voice said, "It's a choice. You need to choose whether or not you want to see it through or not." And that's really a good way of understanding it. It's Agile isn't something that we pick up and put down. It's something we are. And when we are agile and have that mindset, actually we don't want to be in a world that isn't. So we have to deal with these things. It was good.
The mindset is still the main important challenge, I think, around the world, not just in South America. And in the leaders, the involvement of the leaders, the sponsors, to really be consequent, coherent with the agile mindset, because it's not very useful if you just repeat the words or you repeat the values or principles, but your management styles is still the same. It's a big change.
It's a big change for them, because they spent their entire lives building careers in a different way of thinking.
Yeah. And it's quite interesting. Have you been watching the live stream? We've kind of timed this video recording, because the live stream at the moment, they're all having a break. But it is really interesting actually seeing them now at this time, still talking about the past, and they keep going back to 10 years ago and then 10 years again. and it's quite interesting hearing their views and where they're working now and what they're doing. I think the event's actually going to be, even though we're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours, it was about an hour and a half in. I think it's going to be quite interesting.
They're all quite normal people as well. They're all consultants like us.
Yeah.
Again, Alistair was saying he went to Argentina and presented, and he was introduced as one of the signatories of the Manifesto, and everyone assumed that all the signatures were dead because it was so long ago that they couldn't possibly be alive. And I just think that's interesting. Is we are involved in history. This is history. We are setting the bar in lots of countries now that actually this is normal, and the old way of doing things isn't normal. So we'll see what happens with that.
We are like learning by doing.
Yes, exactly.
And discovering by walking, something like that. Yes, we are creating.
I shall steal that later.
I was going to say, a new tagline.
Now we are history.
Say that again, sorry?
Now we are history. With that festival, in the next 10 years, we are history for the new generation.
Yes.
It's very important, all of the events in this festival.
I think one of the best things that I try and propagate about Agile is that if someone takes something that you've shared and makes it better, congratulations. It doesn't denigrate that you shared it. And we don't need to be protective of what we know. We need to share it so that it does become better. We can have a great impact that way. So,
has there been any other events that you've been to that you found inspiring?
There are a lot of events, but I like some event is being today. It's about how the enterprise architecture could be live or support to scalability in Agile. I think this event is so different because when you start to work in Agile, there are some people or the enterprise thinks that the Agile is only for the small or for the big enterprise, and is not true because all of the Lean Agile mindset you could practice in our life and in different enterprise. So the enterprise architecture is one of the pillars in the enterprise, in the big enterprise, but we can learn about we can learn with this event for how to improve maybe in others enterprise, maybe more smallest, and that is good. Happy for to share this knowledge with other people.
Yeah. Shelby came on the show actually and said that she actually can bans her husband, which I thought was hilarious, but makes a lot of sense. And then tells them afterwards that she now has evidence that things work.
100%. Have we got, so is there any events that you're looking forward to in the future? So is there any that's going to be in the next couple of days or in the next couple of weeks that you're thinking, I've signed up for that event, I can't wait to go to it?
Actually, there are a lot of interesting events, and some of them very specific. For example, Agile in education, Agile in agriculture, and some of them related with, like mentioned Sandra, and with good attitude or positive language. I think that is we have a variety, very big. So to me, it's difficult to choose just one because in some terms, the topics are very interesting, and even the tools. I have learned and I have known new collaborative platforms that I didn't have any idea that they exist, and very practical. So So I think that always you find a new surprise when you connect with some conference.
Okay. Alexis, anything you're looking forward to?
The next week, I will talk about Agile World model, and all of you are invited to that talk. Agile World, it's an international model for for the agility for enterprise, for OKRs and KPIs to meet to the a lot of variables, factors, the agility, the agile maturity level in these organizations. Así que all of you are invited.
Thank you.
Thank you. 100%. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've already noted it down on my post-it note.
Yeah. We have a conference from Pia Maria Thoren. She is the creator from AI People, and she has written different books related with that. She's one of the leaders of the work in AI People in HR AI, and we will have the pleasure to have a conference with her in the next 2 weeks. So I think that that is not a topic that is very developed in this case in the festival. So I think that is a good opportunity to join with her.
Yeah, I was going to sorry, Sabrina, I was going to mention that too, that I'm very looking forward to the Agile People talks that there will be with Pia Maria and other Agile People trainers. So yeah, I'm very waiting for that. And also the Edu Scrum talks that I know there will be some. And tomorrow there's gonna be one in Spanish that's gonna talk, that's gonna be about project economy and agility. So that's something also interesting for me, because I think as you can see, I'm trying to find the balance between organizations as the way they used to do things and agility, how to have this good balance between agility, the new concepts, and also the business as the way they were doing things, and they were reaching objectives too. So how we can create that bridge or new way of doing things in organizations. So
I love the way you describe it, then creating that bridge, because it's true, that's what it is. Love that. Out of interest, are you still finding that you're still getting more and more events being added into the calendar? Are you finding that it just hasn't stopped? There's just more and more coming in, more exciting. Every time you go into the calendar, you'll see something else new, and you'll think, did I miss this? And it's no, because there's more events being added in.
Yeah, we have around 230 events, right? Yeah.
Yes.
From South America. Some people, for different reasons, they have had some problems to join to the conferences, but I think that is important to mention that all the conferences, not just obviously from South America, from all the world, will be recorded and they will be available in internet, YouTube. I don't know what will be the specific channel, but people after the festival will have the opportunity to watch them also.
Yeah, so we've set up the archive collation on YouTube, but we're not saying that's the final location, because you know, we want to make them. We know that politics comes into technology, and us lot, we just don't care about politics. We care about getting things done. So you know, at the end of this, we want to make sure that all of the archive is available in South America physically, as well as in YouTube, which is an American system. But we also then need to make it available in places like Russia. that may shut down the connections to USA at any point. And we don't want the learnings to be lost because of politics. So.
Yeah. So another very lovely idea is that you invite to the team alive countries to share their topics, their conferences.
Yeah, always. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I think that most of us are expecting for that. What will happen with the pandemic? And if, for example, next year we will have the opportunity to travel or something, I think that will be an amazing next step.
Well, I think that if we do something next year, we should definitely have it somewhere warm.
Yeah. We've got snow at the moment.
That's a hint. That's a hint. Yeah. So is it warm where you are?
Yes, it is.
Well, there you go. Thank you for the invitation. We will all be there.
We can take a party to another country. South America party to another country, another continent. We will be
absolutely happy to do so. Thank you very much. Have you got anything else you'd like to add about things you're looking forward to or things you want to do?
No, actually, we have like I told you, still an important number of conferences that will happen. So we are still with a lot of work, especially the ambassadors. I think that I have to be fair because the most important work is having been done for the country ambassadors. So they are in direct contact with the speakers and helping them. So we have still at least 2 weeks from of events. So we're sharing them for social networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. So you can follow us to know.
Definitely.
We will, and I always clap everything I see because I'm always so excited about what's going to happen next.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe we can organize the after party for the festival.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also for my birthday, so you are invited.
Sounds great.
A virtual meeting.
Oh, definitely. Send me an invite. Oh, well, thank you ever so much. We do appreciate you taking the time to speak to us and join us tonight. And hopefully we'll be able to get you back soon. Give it another week or so. We want to bring you back in. Obviously, everybody go and check out their events. They're absolutely amazing. It's a massive thing that they've done over there. We need to give a round of applause for you guys. Thank you. And thank you for letting me and Karl be a part of this as well. So we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation and this opportunity.
You're very welcome. Right. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.